Okay, so hello grade 10. Welcome to our next lesson. So malapit na tayong matapos sa term 1 lesson. Ano po? So isang lesson na lang and then term 2 na. So hopefully marami tayong natutunan this term 1. Ano po? Okay? So this time we will discuss several concepts which is related in the theory of or in the word evolution. So we have the following words like variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation. So, titingnan natin kung ano ba yung naitutulong ng mga words na to in the word evolution or how does it affect evolution. So, I am Sir Wawi, your ever curious science buddy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe para lagi kang updated sa mga susunod pa nating science lesson. Okay, so for our learning competency, discuss in small groups important concepts in the theories of evolution, such as variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation. Okay, and for the learning objectives, explain the basic concepts in the theories of evolution, differentiate the words variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation, and then discuss how these concepts contribute to evolution. Collaborate in small group discussions, appreciate the importance of evolution in biodiversity. Okay, so let's start. Ayan po. So let's have a quick review. So look at the examples below. Discuss with your seatmate or group and answer the question. Why do you think these living things are different from one another? Okay, so meron tayong sample here. People have different eye colors, heights, and hair types. Then camels can survive in hot deserts better than polar bears. And then bird on different islands have different beak shapes. So what difference do you notice? And then why might this happen? So people have different traits like eye color, height, and hair types. Okay. So what difference do you notice? The traits are physical traits. What might happen? Okay, so traits are basically inherited or namamana natin sa parents. And individuals varies, ano? And vary among individuals. Okay, nagkakaroon ng pagkakaiba-iba. Hindi pwedeng, okay, yung traits niya is parehas na parehas sa akin or identical kami. Okay, kahit pa sabihin na we have different parents, no, it's not like that. So, heredity is not like that or hindi ganun yung process sa heredity. It causes or it creates a variation. And of course, variation is very important in evolution. So, titingnan natin later kung ano yung kanyang nagagawa, okay, sa theory of or sa word na evolution. Next, camels can survive in hot deserts better than polar bears. So, bakit mas malaki yung chance of survival ng mga camels sa hot desert compared sa bears? So, camels are adapted to hot climates while polar bears are adapted to cold climates. So, tandaan natin mga anak, all organisms or animals adapt to their environments to survive. So, pag dinala naman natin ang camel sa let's say Antarctica, possible hindi rin siya maka-adapt. Okay, 'di ba kasi super lamig. Okay, so hindi agad-agad possible na magbago yung kanyang physical trait. Okay, kasi sabi natin ang evolution is nangyayari for a very long period of time through generations. So birds on different islands have different big shapes. Ito na po. So one of the best example here is yung finches na inintroduce ni Charles Darwin. Though yung mga finches, same species sila, okay, through time, nag-iba yung kanilang shape ng beaks is because of the environment or yung food source nila. May mga humaba ang beak, may mga medyo malaki at matigas. Okay, it depends on the food source which they adapt through time. Ano, nagbago yung kanilang characteristics through time. Birds adapted to different environments and available food. Ayan, so again, what is evolution? So pag sinabi nating evolution, living things on Earth are not exactly the same today as they were millions of years ago. So kung makikita natin, if we're going to go back in time, okay, and we will compare the organisms, okay, in the past and then the present, napakalaki yung pagkakaiba. Okay, talagang anlaki ng pagbabago. Because, okay, all things here on earth constantly change, nagbabago. Hindi talaga magstay yung isang bagay totally the same. Na po? So nagkakaroon ng evolution in all organism, even in humans, okay, even in other animals. Okay, but that particular change is not did not happen overnight. It takes slowly, gradually, okay, through generations. So over long periods of time, organisms gradually change. Some develop traits that help them survive better in their environment, so these helpful traits may be passed on to the future generations, and then this process is called evolution. Okay, so evolution helps explain why living things are diverse and why organisms are adapted to their in or adapted to the different environments. Okay, so change over time. So sasabihin niyo lang sa akin kung ito ba ay example ng evolution or hindi. The first one, a species of birds slowly develops different beak shapes over many generations. Is it an example of evolution? Yes, ano po? A boy grows taller as he gets older. Is it evolution? No, because yung pagtangkad is a natural process naman in humans. Talagang tayo tumatangkas as we gets older, ano? So some bacteria becomes resistant to antibiotics after many generations. Yes, it's an evolution. Kumbaga nagkaroon ng changes sa traits ng bacteria which is passed from the parent to the next generations. Polar bears develop thick fur to survive in cold places over time. As time goes by daw, lalong kumapal yung mga balahibo ng polar bears para makasurvive in cold places. Okay, a dog learns a new trick from its owner. Tinuruan mo, sit, turn around, yung may mga command ka sa aso. It's not evolution, it's a skill na tinuro mo dun sa aso. Ano? So, sige. Ayan, so theory of evolution. So scientists have studied living things for many years and noticed that organisms do not stay the same forever. Hindi talaga. Okay, over time, species can change, adapt to their environment, and sometimes even form new species. To explain these changes, scientists develop a different theories of evolution. These theories help us understand how and why living things change, how they adapt to survive, and how new species can appear. Okay, so magbibigay tayo ng iba't ibang words or concept na nakakaapekto sa word na evolution or nagkaroon ng influence rather in evolution. Okay, so these are the concepts. We have first one, variation. So differences in traits among individuals of the same species helps evolution. Heredity, the passing of traits from parents to offspring through genes. Nakakatulong din to sa evolution because all the good traits, for example, okay, when we discuss the concept of natural selection, okay, in the concept of natural selection, if in same organism, may best trait tayo doon. Yung mga best trait na yan, yung may mga possible or high chances of survival. So through heredity, those good traits will be passed on the next generations. So next, isolation. When groups of the same species are separated and do not interbreed, leading to different changes over time. Okay, mas maganda example dito sa Batangas is yung tawilis. Okay, another, the process where individuals with helpful traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. Okay, selection naman ito. Okay, na-discuss na natin yung natural selection, so I hope na may idea na kayo about this. Adaptation, a trait that helps an organism survive and live successfully in its environment. For example, yung ating mga giraffe, through a very long period of time, na-develop nila or humaba yung kanilang leeg. It's an example of adaptation. Okay, next. Let's start with the first one, variation. Okay, so how can we explain this concept? Ano po? The word variation. So, variation, yung sinabi natin, differences makes each living thing unique. Okay, variation refers to the differences in traits among individual of the same species, yung pagkakaiba-iba. Okay, so think about it. If there were no variation, all living things would look the same. Di ba? Parang pare-parehas pag wala talagang variation. But in nature, differences help species survive and adapt. Alam niyo ba, in our environment, ang pagkakaiba-iba ay nakakatulong sa atin para tayo ay mag-survive. Okay, for example, okay, in humans, pag pare-parehas yung level ng ating immune system, pare-parehas tayo, okay, possible pag may dumating na isang virus, ma-wipe out tayo entirely. Pero pag iba-iba yung level natin, yes, may mamamatay, pero may mag-survive. Okay, nakakatulong yung variation in the survival of a particular species. Example, in humans, in a classroom, different heights, eye colors, hair types, and skin tones, even though they are all humans, they are not exactly alike. Okay, at yan ay example ng variations. Nakakatulong yan. And then example number two, in animals, some rabbits have white fur while others have brown fur. Okay, so variation is all around us. It makes the world colorful, interesting, and full of life. So how it helps evolution? Paano ba nakakatulong ang variation sa evolution? Evolution cannot happen if all organisms are exactly the same. Tandaan natin, variation creates different traits within population. Some of these traits may be helpful for survival. Magbibigay ako ng example. Let's say, imagine 100 rabbits. Meron tayong 100 rabbits. Some are white, some are brown. May mga white, may brown. Okay, because they are different. Magkaiba yung color, fur color nila, nature can choose. Yung paligid natin can choose which traits are most useful. Okay. So for example, itong brown and white rabbits nakatira in a particular place like for example sa snowy area. Sino sa tingin ninyo doon sa mga rabbits yung possible or may high chance of survival? Siyempre yung mga white rabbits because they have the ability to blend in the environment. Mostly ang possible na ma-wipe out dyan is yung mga brown rabbits kasi very visible yung kanilang color. Okay, so tingnan ninyo, pag lahat brown, di ka possible ma-wipe out sila. Pero because of variation, may mga natitirang organism. Okay, nakigets? Next, heredity. Okay, so traits are passed from generation to the next. Heredity is the passing of traits from parents to their offspring through genes. Okay, children often resemble their parents because traits are inherited. Example in humans, mother with curly hair, yung father naman natin ay may brown eyes. So yung child natin may inherit curly hair and brown eyes. In animals, let's say parent 1 golden fur, yung parent 2 natin ay may brown fur, yung puppy natin inherits its fur color from its parents. Okay, so tandaan natin, how does heredity work? Parents have traits controlled by genes. Genes are passed from parents to their offspring. The offspring receives a mix of these genes. These genes determine the traits they have. Tandaan natin, key points, traits are passed down through genes. Offspring may look like one of or both parents. Heredity is one reason why living things are similar within families. Tandaan natin, genes are like tiny instruction passed from parents to children, helping them grow, look, and act in certain ways. Ano po? So, how does it help naman? How does it helps evolution? So, tandaan natin, okay, helpful traits are only useful for evolution. If they can be inherited by offspring, possible yung offspring na yon ay may high chance of survival. For example, if a rabbit has thick fur, that helps it survive in cold weather. Its babies may inherit the same thick fur. Okay, and may possible or may high chance of survival in the next years. Generation after generation, more rabbits will have thick fur eventually. So, connection to evolution naman anak. Without heredity, beneficial traits would disappear after one generation. Kumbaga mga anak, through heredity, yung mga magagandang katangian na ipapasa in the offspring to help them survive. Okay, so kung walang heredity, walang passing of down of traits, possible yung mga magagandang traits, mawala yan. Kasi hindi naman pala na ipapasa eh. Okay, so that's the role of heredity in evolution. Next, what about the word isolation? Okay, when distance or barriers create differences. Okay, explanation. Isolation happens when groups of the same species become separated. Pag nasa-separate, kaya nga isolation, diga? Okay, and can no longer reproduce with each other. Over time, they may evolve into different species. One squirrels live in the same area and could meet and mate. Okay, meron tayong squirrels na nakatira lang sa isang lugar, nagkikita sila and nagme-mate. Two, a mountain forms separating the two group. May nabuong bundok. Okay, na-separate yung dalawa. So each group experienced different environment and changes over many generation. Yung isa nasa medyo tropical, yung isa naman medyo nasa malalamig. Okay. They become, though parehas sila dati, okay, same species sila, but because of the barriers, mountains, and the environments, they become so different that they can no longer reproduce. Na pag nagkita sila, parang, or it's like a stranger. Okay, parang ganun na. They are now separate species. Nagkaroon na tayo ng species A, species B. Okay, and possible, maepektuhan din yung kanilang, okay, way of survival. Okay, so meron tayong two types of isolation na nangyayari. Okay, the first one, geographic isolation. From the word itself, geographic. Physical barriers prevent groups of the same species from meeting and reproducing. Meron tayong mountains, rivers or oceans, merong deserts, ice or glaciers. Ang pinaka-example dito na naaalala ko is yung tawilis dito sa Batangas. Okay, ang mga tawilis mga anak in ancient, sabi niyan is sila talaga ay mga sardines na nakatira talaga naturally sa salt water. But because of geographic isolation, nung pumutok yung Bulkang Taal, na-isolate yung lugar nila, okay, instead naka-form ng lake, and then yung mga tawilis na nakulong dun sa area sa lake, okay, di ba pag sinabi naman nating lake, it's not a salt water. Okay, so kumbaga, is a fresh water. So, kumbaga, through time, yung mga tawilis na dating salt water nakatira, okay, na-transfer sila, na-isolate sila dun sa fresh water. Okay, may mga tawilis na hindi nag-survive pero may mga tawilis naman na nag-survive or naka-adapt dun sa environment at nagparami. At ngayon, bago na silang species, tinatawag silang freshwater sardines. So, kung i-introduce mo yung freshwater sardines and then dun sa kanilang dating species, saltwater sardines, hindi yan magme-mate. Okay, kasi hindi na sila parehas. Though similar yung pinanggalingan nila, ngayon nagkaroon na ng evolution through time. So parang new species na sila. May species A, may species B. So this barrier stop members of the same species from coming together to mate. Another thing, reproductive isolation. So even two groups meet again, they cannot reproduce because of differences. For example, different mating seasons. Parehas na bird, pero okay, magkaiba yung kanilang mating seasons. Let's say yung isa is June, yung isa naman ay December. Though parehas sila, kahit magkita sila, hindi na sila makakapag-reproduce kasi hindi yun yung kanilang parang biological clock for mating. Another thing, different mating behaviors. Those same silang species, iba yung way ng courtship nila. Sa mga animals kasi before they mate, may mga courtship pang mga ganyan, eme-eme. So, pag magkaiba yung kanilang way or behaviors, possible, though parehas silang species, hindi rin sila makakapag-mate. Another, different body structure. Same species, pero magkaiba yung structure. Baka sabihin, ay, bakit parang kaiba to? Okay, ganun, di ba? Gametes don't work together. May mga ganyan na hindi match yung gametes. So, these differences prevent successful reproduction even if the two groups are in the same place. Isolation leads to fewer chances of interbreeding, causing populations to change in different ways, eventually become new species. Naging bago. Dati silang parehas, but because of isolation, nagkaroon ng bagong species, which is an example of evolution. Another, selection. So, na-discuss naman natin yung idea ng natural selection, mga anak. Ano? So, nature chooses the best traits for survival. Okay, so selection is the process in which organisms with helpful traits are more likely to survive and produce offspring. Okay, example natin, grasshoppers. Imagine green grass with green and brown grasshoppers. Birds can easily spot the brown grasshoppers, so they are eaten more often. Green grasshoppers blend into the grass, survive longer, and have more babies. Over time, most grasshoppers become green. Okay, it's a natural selection. Na-eliminate ng nature yung mga organisms na pangit yung trait na hindi akma sa kapaligiran. Okay, so why is selection important? It helps population adapt to their environment. It increases the chances of survival. It leads to more offspring with helpful traits. Think about it. If the environment changes, different traits might be helpful. Nature is always selecting what works best. Okay, in real life, bacteria can develop resistance to antibiotics. Those with the helpful traits survive the medicine and reproduce. Balikan natin yung example, mga anak. Let's say dumating yung summer, yung mga grass naging brown na ulit. Okay, naging brown, natuyo. Okay. Then yung mga grasshopper green, nandun pa din yung green and brown grasshopper. Alin yung mga may chance of survival? Yung green or brown? Siyempre yung mga brown. Kasi makakablend na sila dun sa brown na mga tuyong dahon. At ang possible na makain ulit ng mga birds is yung mga green grasshoppers. Okay, so selection is not random. Alam niyo ang nagse-select? The nature is the one who select. Okay, it's is nature's way of choosing the traits that help living things survive and thrive. Next, adaptation. So ano man yung tinatawag nating adaptation? Okay, it's a nature's way of helping life survive. Adaptation is a characteristics or trait that helps an organism survive and reproduce in its environment. Example natin, polar bears have thick white fur and a layer of a fat that keep them warm in the Arctic. This adaptation helped them survive in freezing temperatures. Example 2, cacti or yung cactus natin have thick stems that stores water, helping them survive in deserts where rain is scarce. Why is adaptation important? Adaptation help living things stay alive, find food, avoid danger, and have babies that can also survive. So different environments, different challenges, amazing adaptation. So ano yung nagkakapag-trigger sa pagbabago ng mga organisms or adaptation? The environment. Yan yung nakakapagpa-trigger. Okay, but remember that changes happen in each organism do not change overnight or in just a snap of time. It changes or the changes happen very slow. Okay, or in through generations. Okay, so those are the key terms related to the word evolution. So, proceed na tayo sa formative assessment. So, yung mga pinakita kong slide, kumbaga sinamary ko na. Actually, yung nasa PPT natin medyo mahaba. So, ako po kasi naghahabol na din ng time kasi I'm editing the term to material. So, yung pag-record ko na lang ng ating discussion is very limited. So, hopefully is maintindihan ninyo kasi yung may mga nagme-message din sa akin na mga nag-aaral, hindi ko agad ma-reply kasi I have so much work din sa school. But I'm trying to still update ano po, video lectures here. So what is evolution? So evolution is correct. Okay, letter B, gradual change in organisms over time. What is variation? So, pag sinabi nating variation, yung differences, ano, so it's letter B, differences among individuals in a population. Heredity is the process of, correct, the passing traits from parents to offspring. What causes isolation? Okay, ano yung nagkakause ng isolation? Correct, it could be physical barriers or yung ating mga what they call this, behaviors or reproductive isolation. Okay, so physical barriers like the rivers and mountains, yun po yung nagkakos ng isolation. Natural selection means what? Correct. Okay, letter C, organism with helpful traits survive and reproduce. Pag sinabi natin natural selection, yun yung mga may best traits, yun yung may chances of survival. Okay, an adaptation is correct. Okay, letter C, a trait that helps an organism survive, which is an example of variation. Correct. It's letter B, different eye colors in human. Next, what happens when populations are isolated? Correct. Okay, letter C, they evolve separately over time and become new species. Okay, next, which organism is best adapted to cold environments? Correct. Ano, letter B, polar bear with thick fur. Okay, why do adaptations become common in a population? Yes, it's correct. Letter B, they are inherited and help for survival. Okay, so hopefully those are the key terms lang naman maalala natin and we can easily explain or connect how it helps evolution through time. Thank you so much, grade 10.